Hi everyone, welcome back to another break building talkthrough video. If you also want to see the unedited version of this break, just the overhead camera, the link for that is in the description box below. Now on this first red here, I'm a little bit hampered, but I'm playing a little holding shot to try and hold for the pink there. A bit too much angle to hold for the black. So I'm nicely on the pink, and then a little stun shot should land me on those two reds that you can see flashing there. So just a little holding shot, and I'm nicely on this red. Now, I could play up for the blue here, but I actually decided to play a little bit of right-hand side just to check the cue ball off the cushion. You can see the cue ball slowed down and just stayed a bit closer to the black. That just keeps me round this scoring end of the table. Now here again, I actually choose to play into those two reds. If I play into those, it brings those two reds into play, and then also I'd be unlucky not to land on the one that you saw flash into the corner, maybe even the other one to this bottom left corner as well. So I've landed nicely on this red. If I play topspin into that red, pop the red, make sure I knock the other one on and off the cushion. I don't want to leave that red on the cushion, and then it should leave me nicely on the black like this. A little holding shot here, so that leaves me on the red that you saw flashing. Again, if I'd have hit that a little bit harder, I'd have been on the other red to the other corner. I'm nicely on this red, and I can just play a little stun up for the black. Now, on this black here, I was deciding whether to play for a loose red. Initially, I was going to come off the cushion and play for a loose one, and then I thought, well, I'm running out of reds, let's go. I've got a good angle, let's go into the pack, split her through a few reds open, and then that gives you a great chance to score more points because you've got more reds out in open play. I've landed on this one pretty straight, actually, and I could just roll through for the pink into the opposite corner. Obviously, I've knocked one red slightly close to the side cushion here. Now, of course, if I play this shot, I've got a choice of lots of reds that I can play onto. And like I've talked about in previous videos, you're always trying to think 3 shots ahead. So at this point in the video, if I just discuss that, if I say here, I know if I hold for the pink, I'll be low on the pink where you can see the white line is showing. And then I can play a little stun shot out onto the next 2 reds like this. So I'd already decided that. And I know as long as I play this little stun shot out for this outside red, I'll be able to just come off the cushion and get to the black. So you're always thinking that one extra little bit ahead. You're trying to pop the ball you're playing, so in this case the red, to land on the black to get to another red. So stun run through on and off the cushion there with a little bit of check side just to hold the cue ball. And then that leaves me nicely on the black. So just below centre, almost playing it as like a little mini drag shot, and then just hold on this red that's below the black spot there. Now if I pop this red, trying to land with a little bit of angle here, and I actually land pretty straight, but no problem, I can just screw on and off the cushion, even if the white bumps into that red. Of course, it's just going to land me nicely on the red to the corner. So yeah, nicely on this red, and actually, of course, now I've only got the red that's right next to the cue ball, and then the one on the side cushion. Those are the only ones that are kind of not in the pack. So here I've already decided to land low on the black, and now I can play a little cannon into these reds, and I'm kind of trying to go into that far side of them there. I caught them a little bit thicker than I wanted to. I actually wanted to push off them a bit more than that, but luckily I've got one to the middle, and I can just play a little holding shot over for the blue. So now, of course, I've got these 3 reds in the middle of the table, so I can always trying to spot natural angles. I'm just rolling through. I actually am playing on the one that's just almost directly below the pink there. If I'd have hit it a bit harder, I'd have been on the other red. So if I can move these 3 reds in the middle of the table, yeah, that's the frame well and truly done. So cannon into the pink here, I'm actually landing on both reds. So if I'd have caught the pink on the other side, I'd have been on the red to the other corner. Catch it this side, I'm on this red. If I'd have caught it in the middle of the pink, I'd have been on both reds. On this red, I actually spot that the natural angle is just taking me on and off the cushion like that. I'm on pink or black here. The only reason I take the pink is it's a good opportunity to get to this outside red. So the one I've just landed on, so this far one here, that's going to be an awkward red. And of course the frame would be well and truly run if you were playing an opponent. So all you're really interested in now is just trying to clear the table. So if I can move this red, that's one of the harder ones out the way. I also now decide to get rid of this one, so I'm just playing a little stun over for that red there, and then yeah, again just trying to spot natural angles. So I'll just spot here, if I just roll this red in, don't do anything special with the cue ball, it's just going to roll through for the pink or black. Obviously I actually played for a little angle on the black, but I landed a little touch straight there. So instead I just spot that again, I can just hit middle of the white, just roll the pink in, and it's automatically landing me on this red. So you're always just trying to spot those natural angles if you can. So important when I'm teaching that you're spotting natural angles as a player. Obviously they're up for the blue. I always say makes it easy if you can go from the blue off the last red to then get to the yellow. Makes it much easier than going all the way from the black up to the final yellow. So that's why I chose to go up for the blue on that last red. Here I can just about play a screw shot and get hold of the white without hitting the brown. So just a nice little screw shot, just missed the brown on the way past, and I've actually now landed really nicely on this green to just play little holding shot, little tiny bit of a stun out for the brown. Again, you'll have seen in my colours clearance videos where I talk in detail about clearing the colours. Always use the cushion if you can. You're coming into the line of the blue. Here I just hit it a little bit too hard and you see me a little bit disappointed there. So now I've got to play almost like a stun run through, and that's the line I'm trying to take with the white. Round off 3 cushions, so bit of left hand side to help it round. That just speeds the cue ball up off those cushions. Round off those 3 cushions, and then landed nicely on the pink. Again, natural ball shot, I can just drop it in, landed me nicely on the black, and now with the black, just natural ball shot, don't need to do anything fancy with the cue ball again, just a bit above centre, just drop the black in and the whites to the side cushion. So as always everybody, I really hope you found this video useful. Like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff. For anyone that's interested in any personal one-to-one coaching sessions, I'm working on this very table all the time helping players to improve their game. All my details are in the description box below, so if you have a look there, contact me and I'd love to help you with your game. As always, thanks a lot for watching everybody. Stay tuned for next week's video. Cheers.